This is Castor's second session teaching the stay. So you can tell here he's a lot more relaxed, a lot calmer. He understands what I want a lot better. So don't get discouraged if you're in the beginning of teaching something and they just don't understand. It's okay. Like, break it down and they'll understand it. So touch his forehead. I'm just going to take one step back. He stays there. I'm going to click and treat. So you might have to click as you're going backward, like as you're in movement and he's staying still. So he doesn't even have the opportunity to leave. He'll hear that click and be like, oh, I did something right. And then you can build it up from there. That's really one of the keys to teaching the stay here. The other key is obviously not teaching your horse or unintentionally teaching your horse to follow you wherever. And that was what I had done. So we don't want that. That makes things harder because then you have to go back and untrain. But it's not a big deal. Like, that's what I had to do here. I had to go back and untrain. And now Castor has a great stay. So he figured it out. But it does make things easier in the beginning. So when you're teaching leading, you give them a clear cue that it's time to follow me. And then when they don't have that cue, you can just walk around them. So if you're grooming, you're tacking up, you're doing something else, you're just putting out stuff in the arena, they're not following you around all the time. And then they get a little worried that they're doing stuff and they're not getting food. And then they can get a little bit like conflicted about that. So there he got a little confused. And I'm trying to show him like, come back over here on this side, but he's like, oh no, you need to go over there. So he had that little like slip up where he was like, oh, I need to go follow you this way. But compared to last time where there was a lot more movement, and look how he falls right back into it. He's like, okay, I stand here. I remember now. Like, so he had that one like thing where he just got made a mistake and got confused again. That's okay. Like, I probably should have not like corrected it as much. Like, I tried to bring him back right away and was like, oh my goodness, he's left out of it at the time. But it's okay. Like, I don't need to. I love his body language here, but I don't need to be quick about it and like scare him or anything and like put him back right where he was. That's not the goal of it. He doesn't have to stand in that specific place. That'll help if I teach him in the same place and he'll start thinking this is the place where I stand. But that's not necessary. Like, as long as I'm giving him the cue consistently and he's staying consistently, it doesn't have to be in the same place. So I'm going to work on this other side same way. I'm not doing more than a couple steps. He's just not ready for that. So, and then in the meantime, while he's chewing, I can just stand near him, not right close to him, but with a little bit of space. But I don't want too much space so that he wants to come out and start walking toward me. But this is just a nice opportunity that he can chew and hang out and just hang out with me and be near me. That was actually really nice. I love his body language there. That looks really good. Now I'm going to take a few steps away. So this looks great. Yeah, you can tell after he made that mistake, he just came back so much better.